Hi y'all, I'm Phạm Tất Tùng, currently studying in Mercury High School as a 10th grader. Today I'm in favor of discussing the future of food from the perspective of sustainable food consumption. Without any further ado, I will move in straight to the point. Firstly, to be honest, most of us, when we start to concern about our future, we often fantasize about up-to-date technologies, accessible flying vehicles, or extremely high skyscrapers. Notwithstanding, we pay little attention to throwbacks as there will inevitably be drawbacks. In fact, futurologists and researchers have inspected the comprehensive panorama. It turns out worse than we expected indeed, so prevention and alleviation should be provided deliberately. Moving into the second phrase, explanation. So, why is the current state worse than ever? In fact, there are several explanations that could be shown to clarify the critical issue. To be considered: overpopulation, global warming, greenhouse effect, inequality in access to food, urbanizations, climate change, and reversing biodiversity loss. Most of it spontaneously caused a struggle to feed the masses. To be clear, the demand for food will soon climb more than 50% than today, according to the United Nations Environment Programme, due to the prognostication that the global population will hit 10 billion within 30 years. Simply, more people with more money, surplus value also increases. Wealthy countries mostly drives the demand, as North America and Europe. The population growth influences the food consumption from the surge of the middle class. The given chart shows the percentage of in the demand for food industry in particular. So that in order to preserve the earth, the most efficient way is that we should convince the people towards sustainable living. Moving into the latter section, we'll talk about the result and a few disadvantages it brought up, as well as if the trend of sustainable living keeps positively maintaining. Most of the current environmental problems will be eased down and rebirth or biodiversity. Furthermore, it created a durable planet for the future generation, permanent refuge, and providing stability for our health and saving energy, water, and expenses. Despite the fact that it has tremendous advances, it also presents some few drawbacks: greenhouse gas pollutants, irregular water circulations, and biodiversity loss. Lastly, I would say that I am totally convinced of its potential development, as well as the future of food itself has been a controversial proposition for its actual capacity for the past few decades. As far as I'm concerned, the food we eat today will undergo a significant change. Some of the scientists and analysts have brought up several concepts that may arise. A reputable representative is that by 2050, the principal ingredients in our diets could be alternative plant-based products rather than any source of animal due to their flexibility in the state and environmentally friendly. For instance, in vitro meat, whole grains, nuts, and especially functional food. My representation is coming to an end, and thank you for your listening.